Hey, I am Goddess Cree, and I am back with another divine message for Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Hope you're having an awesome day today. All right, so we have two angel numbers. The first angel number is angel number 15. This is asking you not to shy away from spontaneous opportunities or necessary life adjustments. It says, ensure your actions reflect your truest, authentic desire. So I've also been seeing angel number 1111. So this is asking you to stay present and mindful. You are experiencing rapid spiritual growth. You are co-creating your reality with the universe. All right, so let's get into it. I'll call in my ancestors, my guardian angels, my archangels, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, and the Most High of Love and Light, the Mother and Father, the Divine Creators. I ask that you cover me on and off this table, in the sleep state and in the wake state. Collectively, please block all negativity sent my way, all negative binding spells, all negative projections, all negative people, places, and things on this earthly realm, on other realms, and other dimensions. Ashe. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get a universal message for the collective. What message do we have from the universe? What message do we have? Okay. Too many. That was magic and alchemy. Magic and alchemy. I'm going to go ahead and accept those. Okay. Spirit says, don't put them back in. So, we have alchemy, which is a number 8, which is manifestation. This is turning negative energy into positive energy. It does say the frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability. Wow. And then we had magic come out as well here. So it activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allows the true alchemist to perform miracles of transmutation. Okay, so alchemy. So remember, this number 8 can, once it is turned on its side, it turns into the infinity sign, which gives you unlimited give and take with the universe, as long as you are aligned. Okay. All right, let's see here. So that was alchemy with alchemy magic. This is a 31. 31 breaks down to a 4. Okay. So 4 is also a divine number. This frequency of magic supports our intricate ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move towards possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in our manifestations. Okay, so Spirit says believe. Okay, believe in your manifestation. Okay, so that is alchemy and magic. All right, so since twin flames have been coming out here lately, I pulled out the twin flame deck. Let's see what the twin flame deck has to say for the collective. We had the twin flame come out, twin flame card come out twice in a row, yesterday and the day before. So let's pull out that twin flame deck. Let's see what the collective needs to know about twin flame energy. There may be a twin flame in someone's energy. Let's see what Spirit has to say. All right, what's the message? Okay. Okay, let's get one more. Okay. Okay, so it looks like the twin flame in your life or in your energy collective is having some money problems. There is a card here that says you will weather the storms. There's also a card that discusses codependence, chasing potential, and power dynamic. So this twin flame is having money issues. It says you're not on the same page financially. And it will bleed your emotional connection. Okay. So we're going to say 1 out of 5 collective. Okay. So for a majority of you all or majority of us, this twin flame is codependent. You have to question if this is love. There is an illusion here. There is also the issue of chasing, of so there's someone may feel like they're chasing their twin flame, or you're waiting for someone to catch up. You're not growing together, and one person holds control and the other is tiptoeing. And it says love should feel like a partnership, not a power struggle. Okay, so for 1 out of 5 collective, your twin flame will weather the storms with you. The love will weather a storm. You're still sailing. That says more than a picture perfect moment ever could. Okay, so for the majority part, the twin flame is not going to come together. It needs to be it's going to bleed your connection. Okay, you'll need to let it go. But 1 out of 5 of the collective will weather the storms with their twin flame. They will be able to alchemize what they're going through, and magic will appear. Okay? Magic will appear. All right, so let's see what Tarot has to say moving forward here. Let's see. So 1 out of 5 of the collective will have a prosperous joining with their twin flame. The rest of us will need to let it go, because it's gonna pull too much energy from you. Okay, it's gonna be very taxing on your mind, body, and spirit. Spirit says. All right, so let's see what Spirit has to say. Okay, for the majority of us, and then for this 1 out of 5 that will make it, what does Spirit have to say about this? Okay, let's see. Okay, money problems for the twin flame. Okay, so we have the 7 of Swords. There will be dishonesty. There will be scheming. There's going to be a deceit and lies here with the 7 of Swords. Okay. So that's part of the money issue with your twin flame. That's why it says that you will be bleeding emotionally in this connection if you stay. Okay? Weather the storms for that 1 out of 5 collective. Okay, I have 2 cards. This is the 7 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, 7 of Wands. 7 is significant today. Oh my gosh, stuttering. So we have 7 here. It may be significant. So for that 1 out of 5 collective that will weather the storms with their twin flame, it says to protect it. It says stand up for your beliefs. Stay determined. Protect your union. Okay, and then we have the Page of Pentacles. So it does say good news is coming your way. Continue to be ambitious. This is someone that's loyal. And I could be talking to someone that's a little bit on the younger side, or your twin flame is a little bit younger. Could be a difference in age here. But Spirit says good news. You've weathered the storm. Good news is coming. It says continue to be ambitious. Stay consistent. This person is dependable. Okay, so this twin flame is dependable. Okay, so we have codependence. This is for of us that may need to let go. What does Spirit say for that codependent twin flame? Okay, someone needs to dig deep and do a little bit more learning. So we have the Hierophant here, which indicates spiritual guidance. So this twin flame in your energy that's codependent, this is, you don't know whether to let go of the illusion. Is it love or is it emotional survival here? Spirit wants you to tap into your divine guidance when it comes to this twin flame. Okay, because over here it does say they're having money problems. There are some serious money problems. Okay, and it has to do with scheming, lies, and deceit. Okay, so let's see, chasing the potential here. Being honest about what you're doing. You're waiting on someone to catch up, or either you grow together. There's a difference. What do you say about that twin flame? Let's see. Okay. So Spirit say you might need to sleep on that. And you may need to plan and make a decision. You got 2 paths. You can stay or go. So we have the 4 of Swords here. And we have the 2 of Wands. Okay. So Spirit says you know the old people, my family say before you make a decision, you might need to sleep on it. Sleep on it and wake up the next morning. Confirmation. I just got a notification and make that decision. So Spirit says this may overload you mentally. You may need to relax. You may need some solitude because you're chasing potential. And this is the 2 of Wands, which talks about 2 paths. This talks about a decision. It talks about options. Remember, you still have options. Okay. And the next card says power dynamic. That means that someone holds more control and someone is tiptoeing. You shouldn't have to tiptoe in a relationship, in a partnership. Okay. There should not be a power struggle. You should both share power. You should be able to compromise with each other and discuss things. Okay. So let's see. Power dynamic. What's the message? 9 of Swords. Okay. So this is going to cause a lot of obsessive thoughts and anxiety. Sleepless nights. It's going to cause nightmares. It will be overwhelming. This is a mental anguish. This is unhappiness. Okay. So basically, for most of us, when it comes to twin flame energy, okay, you will have to be a really mastermind alchemist. You will have to really be tapped into your magic to continue doing this. But even if you were, it's going to be mental anguish. It's going to be unhappiness here. Okay. So it's going to be money problems. Not only that, emotional issues. You're going to be constantly questioning, do I wait on you? We're supposed to grow together. There's a difference. You're going to constantly be questioning this situation. Is this really love, or is this emotional survival? Those are things to really think about. And Spirit is basically saying you need to make a decision. You need to let this go, basically, under chasing potential. Okay, so we're not chasing potential. So you do know that people can falsely mirror you, but they can't keep that facade up for very long. And at some point, the mask will drop. Okay, and you really do have to be tapped in to notice that mask dropping. Okay, so people can speak magic over you with words, with lies and deceit. That is manipulation. Okay, so we had the 7 of Swords come out, which talked about lies and deceit and scheming. That's manipulation. Manipulation. It just digs your hole deeper, okay? And if you're manipulating people out of money, at some point it's going to catch up with you, and you're going to be negative as far as your bank account is concerned, okay? So for the 1 out of 5 collective, you will weather the storm with your twin flame. Spirit says protect your union. There is, and stay ambitious and stay consistent with your person. Stay faithful and loyal and dependable, because good news is coming in. Things are looking up. Things are going to be just fine for the 1 out of 5 collective when it comes to their twin flame. Okay. All right. So we do have Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. So there is a definite change here all the way around for those that need to walk away from their twin flame, and for the 1 out of 5 collective that has weathered the storm. So the last word from Spirit is Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to take a change. Things are going to change regardless of the situation. Spirit says that things are going to get better for the 1 out of 5 collective that has weathered the storms with their twin flame. And for those of us that are in a bad situation with their twin flame, they're still having money issues, they're codependent, you're chasing potential, or there's a power dynamic, an issue with tiptoeing around each other, not being able to compromise. Spirit says there is a change here. Okay? There is a decision that needs to be made on both sides. You have to make a decision to stay or to walk away. The 1 out of 5 collective, they have weathered the storms, and that Spirit says things are going to work out. Things are going to be just fine. Good news is on the horizon. The Wheel of Fortune says that this is an opportunity of fate. This is also an opportunity of fate for those that are still questioning their twin flame. Okay, you have a moment to get out. Do not continue to keep moving forward in that round and around cycle. Okay, so this is a sign and a synchronicity for someone. Get out, alchemize alchemize that energy. Use your personal power to assist you. Okay? And that is the last word as far as tarot is concerned here. All right, so let's see. Let's see if we can get some more messages here. Let's see. Any last messages for the collective? Any last messages for the collective? Dealing with twin flame. I have a card that's flipped. And it happens to be trust in divine timing. Okay? So Spirit says there is greater forces at play. Release control. All is working out for your highest good. And this is either way. This is across the board. So this is one of the last messages. Spirit says trust in divine timing. Okay? All right. Let's see. What else? Anything else? Okay. All right. Not only that, it does talk about disharmony and triggers. So this is, I'm picking up on, pay attention to your body when you're around your twin flame. You can pick up on disharmony. You can pick up on being triggered. Okay. If there is constant conflict, constant competition, the arguments and harsh communication, we have the Two of Wands here. This is talking about a decision. This is letting you know you have options. You need to look at the bigger picture. There is two paths you can go down. You can stay with the twin flame, or you can choose another path and you can travel. You can move away. But you need to strongly pay attention to how your body reacts, because we have disarmed and triggered here. Disharmony. Not disarmed, but disharmony and triggers. Let's get one last message. What? Okay. Okay. So we have higher self activation. This is an awakening. So we had the Wheel of Fortune come out. This is a sign of a timeline shift. Okay. So I'm hearing, don't miss your timeline shift. Activate your higher self. Take a step back. Activate your higher self. And then for the 1 out of 5 collective that has weathered the storms with their twin flames, Spirit says remain open. You are about to receive. You're about to receive gifts and assistance. Okay? Remain open. All right. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for that message. Okay. So 1 out of 5 collective when it comes to your twin flame. Spirit says you're going to do just fine. Protect and continue to nurture. Stay consistent with your relationship. Protect it. Okay? Protect it. And for the rest, the others that are dealing with twin flames and you're still questioning and you're not confident, Spirit says it is time to go here. They said take a moment, sleep on it with the 4 of Swords. But then we had the 2 of Wands come out that says a decision has to be made. Okay? All right. Let's get an angel number message and then we'll check to see who this resonates with. Okay, so a decision will have to be made, and you're going to have to alchemize that energy and use your personal magic, okay, to get through this. But I see a turning point here. There is a turning point with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, So it's how you feel when you're around that person. Okay. They can feel wonderful around you, but if you feel terrible around them, that is not an equal balance. Okay? That is not an equal balance. That means that someone is giving more of themselves than they are receiving. Okay? All right, so let's get an angel number message for the collective. One message for the collective. Okay? Okay, we have 1818. So 8 is significant. 1818. Okay. 8 is significant. I want to see all the numbers. So this is willpowers. Willpower. It says willpower. Okay. 1818. It says achievement, success, progress, prosperity, ambition, courage, and fortune. Significant events are on the horizon for you. You will make great strides in your endeavors and gain invaluable experiences. The right people and resources will come your way, presenting excellent opportunities and positive changes. Embrace your journey towards greatness. Okay? All right. So those twin flame relationships, they can be very, very strong. And I believe that's why the willpower came out. So willpower 1818, that breaks down to 99, which breaks down to 18, which breaks down to 9, which is an ending. Okay? 9 is one of those numbers that will always break down to itself. So this is very significant here. Very significant. 1818. 99. 99 breaks down to 18. 18 breaks down to a 9. I just had to say that again, which is an ending. Okay? So, collective, a lot of you all will have to create an ending. And this is going to require your willpower to do so. But Spirit says this is going to put you on a path, okay, where you're going to have invaluable experiences, okay? Spirit says they're going to put the right people and resources on your path, okay, which will present excellent opportunities and positive changes. They want you to embrace your journey towards greatness. You won't be able to do this if you are stuck in a twin flame relationship where there is no equal give and take, where you are chasing potential, where there is always a power struggle, where there is a money issue and you are codependent. You're going to have to release it. Okay? So under chasing potential, this pops out to me. Spirit says take a nap and make a decision. With the 4 of Swords and a 2 of Wands. That's basically what it says. Take a nap. Because you need to make a decision. Okay? So remember, we have angel number 15, which talks about don't shy away from spontaneous opportunities that are necessary or necessary life adjustment. This is a necessary life adjustment. The alchemy card and magic card is out here is because you're going to have to alchemize all of this energy. Let this go. You're going to have to use your personal power, your willpower to get through this. I've been there. Okay? I've been there. Been there. But for the 1 out of 5 collective that has weathered the storms and you have a beautiful connection with your twin flame, Spirit says protect that with everything in you. There is good news coming. Everything is looking up. Stay ambitious. Continue consistently moving forward. Stay loyal and faithful and dependent with each other. And it says stay open to receive, because Spirit is about to give you gifts and assistance here. Okay? And all the way around, Spirit says trust in divine timing here. Trust in the timing. The wheel is moving. It's moving in everyone's favor. Whether you need to let something go and they're going to put something new on your path, or you've weathered the storms and Spirit is about to bless both of you in a beautiful relationship, and everything that you desire is coming your way. Gifts and assistance is helping the 1 out of 5 collective when it comes to their twin flame. Okay. All right. So let's check the signs. Let's see who this resonates with. So let's look at the numbers. So 999 may be significant. I also have 77 may be significant. I have 75775 could be significant. Okay. I have 544, which could be significant. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which could be significant. I have 778, 9, which could be significant. Okay. I do have air, Aquarius, Capricorn, which is earth. I have Leo, Aries. Wait a minute. Leo, fire. Sorry. I have earth, Taurus, and I have Libra, air. And I have fire, Aries, and I have Gemini, which is air, on the board. Okay. So there is communication here. There is also movement with fire. We have a lot of communication with the air. We have movement, and we do have grounding energy. Okay, so we do have grounding energy here. So Spirit wants you to know action needs to be taken. Action needs to be taken on both sides. However, there is different action. To the 1 out of 5 collective that have weathered the storms with their twin flame, your action is to stay diligent with your relationship. Your action is to stay faithful, stay dedicated. Spirit is about to assist you in divine timing. You all are about to grow in a major way. For the rest of the collective that is chasing potential, dealing with a twin flame that you may be codependent with, having money problems, there is a definite power struggle. There is action here that needs to be taken. And that action is to make a decision if you're going to stay or go. And what I am getting from this, Spirit says you need to make the decision to go. And it's going to take your willpower, your personal magic. It's going to take you alchemizing this energy to move forward. Okay? All right, so let's check the signs. Who does this resonate with? I talked too long. I really did. This should resonate with a Gemini, with the Pisces, with the Leo, the Capricorn, the Virgo, Aquarius, Cancer, and a Sagittarius. If this is not one of your signs, this is possibly in your birth chart and one of your placements. Also a Libra, since it popped out. Please click that like, subscribe. Let me know if this resonates with you. I hope you all have an awesome evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace, love, and light to you. Bye.